hella cool. Nah, that's good. We live? Oh, let's play the song.
We ain't hooked up to that either. What going on?
Yeah. Mic check 1 2. I see the Bluetooth blinking. I ain't supposed to know exterior links too. My Instagram. Hey, we live from the store. So click on the Barefoot I Love You Instagram. It's going live there. Or go to YouTube, the Barefoot I Love You page. Live from the field. We here, baby. Live. Yeah. Bluetoothless.
Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field, I shoot high. Better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Little League. Too soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45 minute, sack of Frisco. True player, never go out. Get low, knees still working, shoulders still working, feet working, I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. Treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business owner,
Tax deeds.
got the keys, open up the doors.
Home team. This ours.
Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black,
The walls. AI is talking to us. That was AI. She said we need to charge up. That's where the baby. Let's go. Come on. That the only thing we got out here was just the mall?
Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall.
It's right over there, though. If you over there, you might as well come by here.
Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall.
Hey, Basehead. Let's go. Come on, man.
Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stop.
That's right. We had 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. You can definitely pull up to the store, man. It is Tuesday, midday, 12 o'clock stream. I'm here. I am Fairfield Johnny. I really, really am excited to be here, man. We had a action-packed weekend this weekend in the Bay Area, in the world, period. It was Mother's Day. Everybody had a busy weekend. I myself actually went to Yosemite following the stream Friday. On Saturday, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But we here, man. It is Tuesday. It is a great day outside. It was raining yesterday in the Bay Area in Northern California, which is kind of weird in May to get a little rain showers. But you know what? It was cool. It was a great weekend. We had a little bit of rain yesterday. It's a little chilly outside today. Some of the homies is wearing sweatsuits and hoodies. I myself am rocking my t-shirt and shorts today because I'm kind of in that summer feeling. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like summertime outside to me. And I'm excited, man. There's a lot of things going on this year. I really feel like this is the year of the Bay. This is the year of the 7, even though it's 2025. Bijan pulled it out early. He let us know it's the year of the 7. I'm excited about everything going on. And so we're here, man. Fairfield, I love you. This is live from the Field Pod. We're in Fairfield, I love you in Fairfield, California, 3067 Travis Boulevard. It's not a podcast studio. This is a store, and we are open for business. What's up, Bijan?
In this thing, man. Coming in hot, man.
Yo, Bijan, I seen something that Jay Sith posted.
Oh man. Hold on. Let's not get into that stuff. Yeah. Let's ease into it a little bit.
All right.
How was your
weekend?
Oh yeah. It was cool. It shout out my Dukes, man. Shout out my Dukes, man. I love you. Miss Sharita.
There you go.
I love you so much. And hey, we only got one. You can't choose your mama. Our family and our parents are not gonna be here forever.
Right.
So while we got the time, I know all the time is not the greatest with family, right? Sometimes there's ups and downs, right?
For sure.
But love on your family, man. Love on your family. Love on your mama. I can't express, man. Guys, we can't give birth.
True.
So if it was a bunch of guys in life around here, we wouldn't exist if it was a bunch of guys, right? So
very true.
So we have to appreciate women and just the beauty of creation. There is no creation without the woman.
Right. And I also think too, for you and I, we're kind of like super uncles, right? You know what I mean? So we don't have kids of our own. We don't have. So I feel like sometimes it's on us to take that little extra step. And if you don't have, a baby mom or a wife, it's like gotta throw that extra love on mom, right? You know what I mean? And so that's dope, man. It was a great weekend. I feel like online was amazing. Like it was cool to see everybody's posting their moms. Everybody's super happy. Some people posting grandma. You know what I mean?
Man. I mean, I'm posting aunties too.
Yeah,
like I'm posting my
man.
sister too.
My tias, my grandma.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was in a very emotional state on Sunday. It was
Why?
it was just good. Like just appreciative, thankful, grateful for where we're at, for where everything's going. You know what I mean? And I had amazing grandmas. You know what I mean? My mom's dope. And it's funny because there's that the Tupac song "Dear Mama." He was like, when we was young and we had beef, right? Me and my mom used to beef it a little bit because we're a lot alike. We're a lot alike. So we used to beef it a little bit. And she be saying wild shit sometimes, you know what I mean? It hurts, like duh.
She knows you you came out of her, my boy. You came out of her.
But in every moment where I ever needed her or she needed to come through, always. You know what I mean? And that's what I learned about love languages was the way I say and feel and express love is a little different than the way my mom does. And that's something to learn. It's not a relationship thing only, between spouses when you learn love language. It could be with people like mother.
No. It's all language. I mean, everybody. With everybody.
And so it's funny because me and my mom, we cool as hell. We're close as fuck. But I also know like
her boundaries.
Well, just how she expresses her love. It's kind of weird, but as someone like me, right? You would never expect me to be like, I can count on my two hands the number of times my mom has actually said I love you, which is weird, but she shows it. She does things that always lets me know she loves me. You know what I mean?
By action.
Even as an adult now, but when I was growing up, action, exactly. But then when you peel back the layers, you realize, oh, she was raised by my grandfather, but he's my her stepdad, and he was like just a very different Chinese man. So she was raised by a Chinese father in Hawaii.
Wow.
Which is different as hell. Like, and there's a whole story with that too. But when you peel back the layers, you be like, oh, you didn't know your dad. Like, my grandma is not very affectionate. She's like a hard worker, like but she's fun. And so it's like, oh, I understand. You just don't really like, it wasn't your thing. You don't know it, but she knows how to show it. She knows how to show up at every moment. Bro, cool story. Graduated Fairfield High.
Yay.
Right? Graduated from the high, 04.
Oh, for sure.
Hey.
Oh, for sure.
Graduated from the high, 04. Right? All the homies are 18. I'm the only person that graduated 17.
I'm 17 too.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
my birthday in August. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
August
17.
4th,
Yeah,
right?
August 7th.
August 7th.
Yeah.
8-7 flows.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
My stepson is August 4th. I'm September 4th. That's why I said that too. So, same thing. Graduated 17. I don't know what I called the airlines. They were like, yeah, you just need a letter from your parents saying that you can go to Mexico. We all went to Puerto Vallarta, like my crew. Shout out to J Unit Plumbers, right? You know, we laid the pipe.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
yeah. No, shout out to Unit though. So it was like all the homies were going to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta. My friends' grandparents
Mhm.
were there. They got us the resort.
Mhm.
They checked us into the room, but we drove to LA to get a cheaper flight. We're 17, 18, right? So we go to LA. We drive to LA, bro.
That's a wild trip right
Hey,
there. You drove to
all
LA to get on the flight to go to Mexico.
Even
You
wilder.
got issues.
Even wilder. We were in my dad's 2004 Ford Ranger pickup, which was the one seat in the front.
Like a bench seat.
Bro, it was me, Jonathan Fitz, and Josh Pyatt squished together. We was like stuck on you. That was our joke the whole way because it was a stick shift.
So somebody got the hands in the crotch. Oh, you crazy.
With Josh like
You
this,
crazy.
Josh is like this, so that way you know it. Bro, we're the whole freeway all the way down to LA, right? So we get to LA.
Even though it's a 04, so it's clean still.
No,
it's new, brand new.
Brand new, but there's no room. And we're 3 teenage boys, right? So this is hilarious, actually. This is a funny story that came out of nowhere that I did not plan to talk about this. All right, so look. So the 3 of us smashed down to LA. The other homies smashed too, but they were with the grandparents.
Uh-huh.
So I think they flew out of here or whatever. We all took the cheaper route. It was like, oh, my whole family's in LA. This one gas was $2, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, this is 2004. So gas is cheap, all this shit. We go down to LA. We're like, we're lit, bro. We're having fun. We wake up. We go to the airport. They're like, oh no, your letter needs to be notarized. Oh, what?
So what happens?
What is a notarized? I'm 17 years old. What is a notarized
To
letter?
a notary.
No, but I'm saying I'm 17.
You
I
didn't
don't
know
know
this,
that.
yeah.
So I'm like, what is a notarized letter? They're like, a public notary has to officiate the permission slip for you to leave the country at 17. I'm like, what the fuck? So literally,
But you
my
could have had
friend-
your
bro. My friends board the plane, and I'm stuck there in LA. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So this is midday on like a Friday. There's no public notary available out of nowhere for me with my parents. My parents are back here in Fairfield.
How does that even work?
Bro, my mom had a friend who was a public notary in Benicia. She left her job early Friday, drove to Benicia, got the letter public notarized, drove to LA
No way.
that day,
No way.
and I caught the next flight out the next morning.
What a real one.
Bro, that's what
What a real one.
I'm
No,
getting emotional.
No,
But that's what I'm
That's
saying.
an incredible story.
Bro, that is a true fucking Fairfield to LA story. And again, my mom, she's not the big
So good,
I
brother.
love you person to verbally, but she shows it all the time, bro. Like,
Because
that
that
was
meant
a-
so much to you to be
bro,
there.
What I
It
was
meant so much to you
bro,
to
I
go
was
that
stuck.
she had to
I
go,
was
bro.
stuck. I was stuck. I'm not gonna lie, it's funny because we beefed it on graduation day. We beefed it, and so it was like
That
she
was
made it
prior.
up.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
she didn't have to.
no, of
based
course
on
not,
y'all
of course
beef,
not, of course not.
based on
Hey, no, she
her doing stuff on Friday.
bro, and we the same person. She wanted me to have a lit time.
That's what I'm saying. That's a real one.
Yeah.
Shout out moms,
Shout out
man.
my mom, man, for sure. Shout out Mama Glow, man. That's Mama Glow to a lot of people.
We starting off this show
Hey,
very emotional
absolutely
with love,
sentimental and
because that's
cool.
what it's love about
Well,
over
it's
here.
Mother's Day weekend, bro. Again, and so here's the crazy thing. So my brother was born on Mother's Day, right? So his birthday's May 12th,
Uh-huh.
which was yesterday. And so that fool's birthday. And then my sister-in-law is today, May 13th. And then my other brother was born on May 14th. So May,
Y'all-
Mother's Day,
y'all big.
birthdays, like our family, it'd be busy. So that's why we went to Yosemite. Was my brothers and my sister, his wife, it's their birthdays.
Got
yesterday
you.
and today. And so we went to Yosemite. We did Vernal Falls. It was hella fun. But just like I said, the whole weekend was just filled with like emotion, love. Also, too, bro, like happy about everything we're doing here.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And even like with just little stuff that happens and the
and just
bumps-
being transparent. We got into it was kind of emotional last pod.
Yeah,
Or
well,
not even emotional.
I don't
it
even
was,
know if it's still up, but if the episode's up, you go see it. That
I'm
shit
sure
was
you
wild.
can you can listen to the background.
Man, that shit was
The
wild.
background. But we serious about the movement, one, and two,
Absolutely.
we serious about the growth in each other. We don't just rock with each other just because it's to rock. Nah, we want
Absolutely.
people to grow. We like the whole
Absolutely.
point of being in friendship or just rocking with somebody is the growth, the
And
progression.
you know what we can call
Like-
this? I think we can safely say this is a collective, right?
I like that. I
It's a
like that.
collective
But it's
here.
also a movement.
No, for sure. Well, okay. I have a problem with the word movement.
Why?
I will tell you why.
Why?
Under Siege,
What does that mean?
the
What- I
Steven
mean,
Seagal movie.
okay.
You ever seen it?
I can't remember it, but
Okay.
I'm
Under
sure.
Siege was a Steven Seagal movie
Uh-huh.
where they took over the boat, and it was Tommy Lee Jones,
Uh-huh.
and he said, "This is a revolution. This is not a movement. A movement takes one thing and it picks it up here and it puts it there, but a revolution changes things."
I'm not mad at
And
that.
and so the hyphy movement I love,
Mhm.
and I believe was a thing, but the hyphy culture, like which shout out hyphy culture meme page, right? The hyphy culture is, I believe, what we have now. It was a movement in 06. And from that, because it took us, bro, E40 picked us up like this and was like, to the world, boom. He did that, right? But now we live in a hyphy culture,
We do.
and this is a movement. This is a movement happening.
But I like
But
revolution
I
too.
do like
And
a
collective.
revolution. This is a collective of us, is what I meant,
Mhm.
right? And so, in a collective, when you're doing that, you're always gonna have creative differences,
You are.
managerial differences,
You are.
different visions, different goals. And I think along the way, what we originally talked about was like, hey, we're gonna do this and we're gonna figure it out together. But it's always that. It's just making sure we're all on the same page.
You got to be.
And conversations,
Difficult conversations need to be had,
but conversations
but
that happen
also
off the pod
no, for
are
sure.
always gonna be what brings out this.
I
You feel
agree.
me?
I
Like,
agree.
It's a lot of things, bro. And you know what, too, man? And Nico said this to me, and this is a very safe thing to say that happened off the pod, was he was just like, hey, this is our first time working together in this shit. And I was like, you're absolutely right, bro. And my whole thing is, for sure, I'm always gonna be, no matter what, I'm always gonna be supporting, uplifting, doing this. But if we're gonna pod, we're gonna pod. And if it's not that, then we have to talk about it, and we talk about it. And everything's coming together, man. And I love it too, because we all have such different personalities.
We do,
Even you and your brother.
for sure.
Y'all be bumping heads.
All the time.
Y'all be arguing.
Man,
y'all
I
be doing
all
your
the
thing. And
time.
you know what I love about it, bro? At the end of the day, when I was in Yosemite, you know what I was thinking about? I was like, Nico's my fucking brother now, bro. Because we had that argument.
He
of
turned up
like,
on you. We just had the conversation. He don't really turn up unless when he get to that point,
Yeah.
it's hard to bring him back in terms of when he go hard.
But
He don't lose his shit.
no, but what I loved about it, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. All right.
Yeah,
Little
not too
peek behind
personal.
the- no,
Not too personal.
No. Peek behind the curtains for me is I think I've said this on the pod. If you know me, you love me because we've been through that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like if it's surface, it's surface, and it's just what's up, my boy? How you doing? Da-da-da. But like even young Bari, bro, even young Bari and I have been in those moments where we've been like, that's why he's my boy.
Mm.
Because we've been in LA
Mm.
in an Airbnb, and this is no, but me and Bari, Rocky, all the homies, we've been in LA in an Airbnb with females there, and I'm like, no, I am the bae. to the poppin' rapper who has the fan females hanging out, we kicking it, bro. We just all hanging out, we just all chilling. I'm like, no. I am the bae. I was there when the hyphy culture was born. Like, you don't understand. Not to Bari, but to like the females and some other
Uh-huh.
homies there. You know what I mean? Like, and Bari and them were laughing, but it's just like, yo, I've been there, and they be like, yo, calm down, bro. Like,
See?
no.
Well. Also, people change around other females. Around females, people change
No,
now.
it was nothing to do
So,
with females. It was
but
nothing to do
but
with
there's a
females.
growth. There's a
You know,
growth
I'll
level.
tell you what that was.
And one thing about you, I feel like when you have those conversations, some people will let it go one ear out the other ear.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't internalize it, but you appreciate it.
No, I
You know what I
do.
mean?
For sure.
And it's out of love when people tell you this stuff. Like, one, like, this is a place of business, right? So we putting our lively on the line in
Yeah.
any content that comes here, right?
Right.
But we have to at least love your energy,
For
right?
sure.
But also appreciate what you can do and
Right.
what your growth could, like, what the trajectory could be,
Right.
right? So it's risks on both sides.
No, for sure. I mean,
Right?
I don't see any risks. I mean,
No, I
we're-
mean safe
we're,
risks.
We're doing
safe
good.
risks.
We're doing well.
But that's how you grow, and 10 years later you like, okay, we are over in fucking Mexico at
Well-
Tulum, and we like, you remember we had those conversations back at the pod when we first started on episode blah 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 blah, and we wanted to quit after that day, and we was like, nah, we don't want to
But-
do it.
but-
And then it's like,
But again, no one wanted to quit, right?
No.
No one ever said that. But it was like, hey.
but it's like reconsidering, should I be doing this?
Well,
Should I
no,
spend
no,
my
no.
time other places? Should
Well,
I do
no,
this?
It's just, again, it's just differences colliding and understandings. And it was never like they're gonna quit. It was like hey, are we gonna pod? We gonna pod, or are we only here for the brand? And I think for everybody, and this is what's beautiful about it, is this is so organic, and people are seeing it happen naturally. People are picking up on it. People are seeing it, and it's changing my understanding of what we're doing. It's changing Nico's understanding, and at the end of the day, it's only going to be real if we can be real.
Authentic.
It has to be authentic. And so, you know what? My boy walks by every day.
Shout out the homies
Hey,
that
yeah,
running
shout out
through.
the
And all the
homies.
other businesses around here too. We ain't the only
Absolutely,
business
man.
here.
This is a real
We got
store.
a step
It's a
ahead.
real place.
Shanice, she do hair, but she's also a hella funny ass comedian.
Yep.
We got some things brewing.
Yep.
We're gonna let y'all know real
Yep.
soon. We got some things brewing. But also some food in here. Kumon, Baskin
Man,
Robbins,
let's go.
Huckleberries, Rayleigh's.
Absolutely.
So that's where we at, man. It's the thing about us is we only as big as our community, so we like to big up our community. Meaning, all the other businesses around here, we're in cahoots. We lift arms, and yeah, the
And-
whole
and-
idea is if you in Fairfield, you need to go around and spend your money in Fairfield.
So that's right here on my note.
Don't be no cat. Don't go out of city. Don't like live here then go out of city. Oh, I want to get no. Spend your money in Fairfield. Go to these wineries out here. It's world-class wineries over here.
Ooh, baby, this world class.
It's
So-
some low-key food spots out here that schmack.
So here's my idea. Okay, because
And there's gonna be more.
so here's my idea of what kind of part of our conversation was. We want to make sure we're focusing on Fairfield businesses,
Mm-hmm.
Fairfield things going on, right?
Yep.
Mic check 1 2. I don't know if this mic's picking up. Mic check 1 2. It must be.
Yo, mine is for sure.
Your is for sure, but
There you
mine
is.
is there. It is. All right. So I know that one of the things we talked about was that we want to make sure that we're showcasing Fairfield
Yeah.
things, Fairfield business. So next stream on
Mhm,
Friday,
mhm.
what I want to bring in, I'm going to bring in a whiteboard,
Okay.
okay, dry erase marker,
Okay.
and we're going to start off. We can start off with restaurants. We can start with coffee shops. We can start off with clothing store, whatever. But we're gonna do like, kind of like Fairfield,
A
Mount
feature.
Rushmore.
I like that.
Well, just a list
Okay.
of like top, right?
Okay.
And then what I was also thinking would be dope is if we created kind of like when you did your field general
Yeah.
posters,
Yeah.
and we did a official live from the field pod,
Mm-hmm.
and we can put them up in businesses that are
Okay.
kind of supportive. And it takes us 30 seconds to be like, hey, shout out to Kinder, shout out to blah blah blah, shout out to Kumon, shout out to blah blah blah, all
like that.
supporters of Live from the Field. But on their walls, it says, you know, like on the glass, whatever, Live from the Field supporter. And
love
so
it.
we're shouting them out, but it's also building a network of businesses. And then we're doing some whiteboard shit of like, what's your favorite sushi spot in Fairfield?
Yo, sushi.
Yeah, yo, on
I was just there on Sunday, man.
What?
Hey, they were smacky too. I ain't gonna lie.
Sheesh.
One, they got a reasonable price. Two, I left full. Usually, when you go to sushi,
Yeah.
you don't leave full like
Yeah.
that, right?
No,
But it was a
Yo's
good
the
full.
spot. Yo's the spot for sure.
Okay,
Yo's
okay.
the
That's
spot.
we in cahoots with that one.
No,
right?
absolutely. I
Okay.
love Yo.
Shrimp tempura. Go crazy.
Yeah. And then there's that like what's your favorite soul food spot?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I
So
got
we
a
could
few of
do
them.
like a list.
Okay.
And dry erase because someone's gonna say this And they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll put that one in here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like the best, like
No.
or whatever.
This is what you
It's
rock.
like,
What I rock with.
What's our places?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we'll be really sick.
What's the best Mexican spot?
What will be really sick is if we have like a little Fairfield I Love You sticker, and it's like Fairfield I Love You approved. You
I
know
like
what
that.
I mean? Like,
I like that.
So
I like that.
So again, and then over time, we have the owners
Yeah.
or the chefs in,
Yeah.
talk about what they're doing,
Uh-huh.
talk about how boo boo, like, and just more focusing on our businesses, focusing on building up everyone around us, and I think that is definitely the move.
Fairfieldians.
Yeah,
Fairfieldians. I don't just the song ain't it ain't just called Fairfieldian for no reason, man. And this ain't the first what it feels like to be a Fairfield anthem. Okay.
Woo.
The Field General is a Fairfield anthem too.
True.
Tell them now.
Yep.
Tell them now. So
Field
this
General.
it's just like I care. We care about Fairfield. And all the Fairfieldians got love. It doesn't matter if you once hated. It doesn't matter if you still got slight hate right now. The whole idea is to turn a non-believer into a believer. Of at least, I was thinking about this. How can you not love somebody who loves where they're from?
Right. That's true. That's
How
very
can you?
true.
How can you? I'm just confused how you can do that.
I question people who don't like where they're from.
No, I'm just like, look, I get it. Sometimes it might be a love or hate relationship, or where you at. Like, you cannot hate somebody who loves what they love.
True.
You know what I'm trying to
When it's
say?
authentic.
What vicinity or where it may be or where you feel should be what? Nah. You can't hate nobody who love what they love.
You know what? So okay, I think
And I don't
hit
mean to be
something a little-
aggressive.
No. I think we hit something a little deeper, and I think it really also comes down to being like a light and a positive energy in the world. When your love is real, like how we love Fairfield, how we love, even like how I'm a fan of your music, and how I'm like, you know what I mean? When I post stuff, people they don't just see it and be like, oh, he just posted, a song that everybody's listening to. It's like, yo, this dude really loves this shit. This dude really loves where he's from. And I think that's just positive light and positive energy. And I think people crave that, which is why we're not trying to ever do drama here.
Yeah.
We ain't ever talking down on people. We ain't ever doing none of that because the love is real. And I think that was one of the part of the conversation I had with Nico, even on Friday was like, yo, like, we got to love on the whole Bay too. The whole, you know what I mean? We got to love whole NorCal because we want them to come here to experience Fairfield. I love you.
I agree.
And we literally, if anything, I don't want someone to be like, oh, I'm from Richmond and I love Fairfield. I want someone to come here and be like, damn, those fools love Fairfield so much. How do I do this in Richmond? How do I turn Richmond into a positive, loving? How do I take East Oakland, West Oakland, North Oakland, like Fab is doing, bro?
He was inspiration. He was inspiration to why we got this.
Has
Nip.
put his money and his effort where, Nip, yes, for sure, right? But
Both of them were inspirations.
No, absolutely. But let's just say right now, in the heart of where it's happening, bro, because we're seeing clips online and people are like, don't go to Oakland, don't go to San Francisco, they'll steal your shit. And but Fab is putting mouth and money to fucking hands and work right there in Oakland to be like, nah, we changing it. We're helping Unks building a youth center.
I love that.
Bro, it's all because, again, positive energy here, positive energy there. That's why Rap Life happened. That's why,
straight up,
bro, that's why all that shit goes. He shared that shit just the other day.
He didn't have to.
Bro, didn't have to.
Didn't have
like,
to.
here's what we doing.
Yeah.
Putting positivity out
Because
in the world, bro.
because it's one can get a lot of traction based on negativity, right? And I think social media has given that okay to share negativity and it be rewarded, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, but it be rewarded positively. Usually when you give negative energy, it's rewarded with negative energy. But social media has made it positive to do negative stuff. Like people will comment something negative just to get a response based on people are just I'm just gonna agree with someone not liking something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying
that
you're entitled to
trolling-
your opinion.
that
Everybody's
trolling is
entitled to your
definitely-
opinion.
yeah,
I
that
get it.
Trolling is definitely
But
a thing.
At the end of the day, the love will overcome that all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit of fight in terms of energies colliding with each other, but the positive energy always feels better than negative energy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Anytime I feel negative energy, it do not sit well with me.
No. I'm out.
Even if it's funk, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not I don't do that type of stuff. Like I'm one that reason with things, right? But it's like that good energy, it just sits so I can take over the world with good energy.
For
Does
sure.
that make sense?
Absolutely, bro. So one of the things my mentor, my pastor, he always said was, we are a miracle going somewhere to happen. And when you have that mindset of like, I'm a positive force in the world, and wherever I go, I'm impacting for a positive thing.
Mhm.
I'm putting out good energy.
Mhm.
Because, bro, and that's how
Even though it be up and downs, though, don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
It-
No, we're human at the end of the day, but it's just it's a mind state,
It is.
because when you get into those negative or those down times, you tell yourself, no, wait, I'm a miracle. I'm a positive force
For real.
in this world for positive things. And there's a very famous quote: all it takes in the world for evil to persist is for a few good men
Mm.
to do nothing.
Mm.
And that's a very powerful saying, because again, when the brand is this, and I'm just walking around, bro, people look at the shirt and they be like, that heart. They just see it and they be like, oh, what is that? They want to know
That's
what's your exactly. They be like, what is the? Oh, it's I'm from Fairfield. This is my city. I love where I'm from. My boys got a brand. We got a store. Stop by every time you pass through Fairfield on your way to the city.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's
goes back to what you were saying. When we had DZ from Michigan in here,
there you go.
from the D, right? Like that's what we want people to do. We want you to come here from somewhere else and experience our love for the city, right?
Absolutely.
So we welcome pedestrians, La Ligadelians. That was a good one, huh?
La Ligadelians.
But just earthlings. The earth is our turf, and you're welcome to come pull up. You're welcome to come see how the love is here, 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove. That's why I had to say it in the Fairfieldian song. That's why I had to end on the song saying, pull up to the stove.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fairfieldian collection will be coming soon too.
Hey.
This is been a work in progress. I had Fairfieldian for a minute, and it's just finally coming to fruition. Even the field, like
So-
you don't know how long I've been sitting on. Like
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like
bro,
those
I
things
know
have been sitting on
you-
forever.
You roll things out very well, bro. And honestly, the fact that the
But thank you for the
music-
love too, because y'all been going
No,
crazy
absolutely.
on the Fairfieldian. Y'all ain't gotta repost it.
Absolutely,
We
man.
had about 1,000 reshares on just the one at the mall.
Yeah, and shout out
Um,
Boone, man, because
no,
he's been doing his thing too.
but I had a-
like
if the
I
shirt
haven't
wasn't
met him
raw-
yet. I'm excited to meet him one day. He's got to come by on like a Tuesday or a Friday.
So,
sit down on the podcast, like
Me and Boone, well, obviously Boone, I can't even take credit. He aligned with me or brought me into the skate day at the
at the
thing.
Allen Wick.
Yeah, so
and I saw I didn't get to
Mhm.
make it that day, but I saw all the pictures and everything.
yeah, it
and,
was a
like,
beautiful
bro,
situation to just
that's
be at
dope.
the skate park
Yeah, absolutely.
and just have a camaraderie amongst the skaters.
Shout
Because
out
skaters,
BJ was out there
for
right?
surely,
And you know,
he always
BJ,
rock.
BJ used to rollerblade.
yes,
he get out there
he
on
did
his
mention
rollerblades?
no, but
No?
he did mention
Ah,
that
So
it was
hey,
bikers and rollerbladers.
Hey, you
out
want to
there,
hear a
too.
little behind the scene? All right, so me and BJ has been voices for a long time, right? And we was trapping together at one time,
Uh-oh.
bro. Him and his
What is trapping?
roommate. You know, what I mean, at the house, we
Okay.
was kicking it.
Okay.
But him and his roommate, you know what we were doing? Actually, you know where I was making my money? I was playing pool every day. $5
Oh,
a game.
you was hustling.
Hey, I was having hella fun. We
What do you
played
call it? Bull
$5
shark? What do they call those?
Yeah, I can shoot a little bit, but and Joe Rogan's the master though. I'm nothing like that. So, but bro, him and his roommate were so into skating. We'd be like kicking at the house. They had a rail they would put out in the middle of the street on Marigold.
Wow.
Right there on Marigold. Like you go to North Texas,
Yep.
you bust the right on
Yep.
Marigold. It was a rail out there, and they will be grinding on the rail in between grinding.
That's hilarious, bruh. That's hilarious, bruh. Shout out DJ BJ, man.
DJ BJ, the skater boy.
Man.
Hey, when I think of DJ BJ, I think of that movie Brink. Skate better.
But it go deep, man. It go deep. I be trying to tell people.
No, man. Shout out.
Some people don't know.
Bro.
Some people don't
That's
know.
our skate park, bro.
We be linked up, man. We used to play City League. So anybody that ever played City League know that's the wit. Okay. That's where we started.
Yeah.
Fives.
Yeah.
5 playing in at the
Yeah.
Allen Witt League.
Yeah, I just
You
seen
feel
the
me?
homie post Steven, he just posted his kid, him and his son, and then his dad, and it was 3 generations that played at Allen Witt.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But that's the whole thing about Fairfield, bro. It's like
let's go.
it's all intertwined for the good and for the bad.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, y'all been showing love on the Fairfieldian. I got to get back to you. I appreciate that. We might do something even special and give away some stuff just because y'all been going crazy. I'm looking at other places too. It's not just my page that y'all going crazy too. Other pages, that's like the most lit thing on their page. You feel me? So it's like y'all deserve the recognition too. That energy put that battery in my back, man. So I love it. Fairfieldian album is coming.
And that's really what I like is that people who are, rocking with the song and sharing it. I mean, you got like what? Dude, a lot of shares on the original post. And then you did the by the marina. And then guess what? I get my car back this week.
Oh yeah. I need that. We already talked about you already signed up for that one.
Yeah.
Shout out the High too. The High turned up
man.
last Friday. The High turned up something crazy, something vicious.
Before we leave Fairfieldian, I do want to say one thing.
Mhm.
So I kind of posted something, but I haven't started the official challenge yet because I was gonna wait to talk to you guys about it. But I think I'm gonna start a new challenge. It's a FITW challenge.
Come on now.
Fairfieldian in the Wild challenge.
Oh,
and so if you from Fairfield and you are somewhere doing something, you gotta post that challenge of a Fairfieldian in the Wild. So I did the Thiz dance in Yosemite as a Fairfieldian in the Wild.
Iconic.
So you know what I mean? I like that, the Fairfieldian in the Wild challenge.
Not mad at that.
Because we all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There be some people from Fairfield doing crazy shit.
Man.
Like my homegirl Crystal Posadas from the High.
What?
Bro, she's like in Hawaii. She be at like Carnival, like all kind of stuff. And that's a Fairfieldian in the Wild, my boy. Have you ever seen one? Shout out Crystal. She goes to like festivals and but she be dressed up in like full headgear, full outfits.
The whole
you know what I
nine,
mean? Out there, yeah. Just as a
in the wild.
Single mom out there living her life, doing her thing, but she's a Fairfieldian in the wild.
Man,
yeah, she be in Hawaii all over the place though.
All the Fairfieldians around the world, man.
There's
Shout
a
out
lot
to
of us.
y'all. It's a lot of us.
There's
Give
a lot
us,
of
give
us.
us something, man. Give us something. Woo! Give us something, man. Give us something.
The Fairfieldian's going crazy, man. So I invite you guys to definitely please go
Add
stream
it,
that,
like it,
include it in your videos.
favorite,
There's a lot of
reel
stuff
it.
in there. So we're just on AD's page because I've been on my Prize Pick shit.
Have you been hidden?
I have been hidden a little bit.
I don't know about that. You don't sound confident.
It's been a little here and there. You know what I mean? You gotta spend money to make money.
You definitely do. You
But
definitely do.
I put $25 in. My balance is at only 46, but that's because I have picks going up.
Are you
But,
picking basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know
But
basketball,
look, I
bro.
fucked up the other night.
You don't know basketball,
I
bro.
fucked up the other night, and
You picked the Warriors or something?
No, it's all. It's,
Would
know
you
what I
like
mean?
pick under over?
Yeah,
Okay.
points and stuff like that.
That's where they get you though.
But that Boston game and that Knicks game,
Oh, yeah,
everybody went off,
And you didn't get
because I be
picked.
picking less than. I be on the
you
under,
Got you.
and they went off.
Got you.
They went off. So you know what I mean. Shout out Prize Picks. We're trying to get some sponsorships going. You know what I mean. That might be one.
I'm not mad at that.
Hey, CEO Nico's here in the building.
Okay. CEO Nico. He got an album coming too. I just put it out there. for you.
Whoa!
Actually, not really.
Album
But,
coming soon.
not really. But he could. Right?
Yeah.
We actually had an album back in the day that's in the vaults. What was it called?
I don't know. I didn't have one.
Me and You,
Oh,
fool.
we had a collab album. Yeah.
Exactly.
I was
He
on
said
the,
collab.
I was on the
For
P.
real. It was on the P. That's what it
On the
was.
P.
Damn.
On the P.
Yes.
Expound.
No, it's on the Dark Ages a little bit, but that was when he it's probably on YouTube right now. Purple to Blow. You can go watch that right now. You did a verse on that, no?
Yeah, that was on your album. That was on Ben Marley, the Legendary, I think.
Ben Marley, the Legendary, boy. That's a whole ass album.
Well, we're
Wow.
supposed to have a special guest this Friday.
Uh-oh.
Your guys' cousin.
Young Smooth
Oh,
then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Smoothie's supposed to come by,
That's my protege.
and he also said make sure Bijan has his computer there.
Oh, he gonna make some claps?
Well, he requested a verse from me,
Oh, great.
and we want to record it live.
Oh, great.
It's in store.
Hold on, this your second feature? You got 2 features?
No, he's the only person that requested the feature. I just recorded on my phone.
Oh.
We haven't actually laid.
You don't
it
got
down.
band lab?
I don't tell me.
When you start doing verses, bro, you gotta be you can do a verse from your phone.
Tell me what to do, bro.
You can do a verse from your
tell
phone.
me when to go. Hey, no, but he said we wanted to do it on stream as part of like
Let's do it.
coming in. He got a new he's calling it After This. You know
That's,
what I mean?
that's the name of the album.
That's the name of the song.
Oh, okay.
After This. And so yeah, man, my first little feature request.
Let's do it.
He sent it through, and so he should be here this Friday, hopefully. And we might lay that down. So that'll be exciting.
Speaking of,
So it is Tuesday. We are here at Fairfield. I love you, Fairfield, California. Really cool thing that happened this week, you guys. I had a friend send me a picture. This is actually really cool. Let's see. So someone sent me this week. Look at this. That's dope, right?
shout out.
So
man.
the pod, the stuff's going up, and she was like, "Oh, look where I was." She's like, "I seen this. I had to send it to you."
Mhm.
They went on she's a teacher, and they did a field trip to Six Flags.
From where?
From
Fairfield?
Woodland.
Shout out Eureka.
When I stopped here?
They
Eureka.
stopped by.
Huckleberries?
No, they went to
Rayleigh's?
Rayleigh's for the kids to get like
Interesting.
snacks or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Shout out the
And she
homie
was like, "Oh,
slapping
look what I saw." And I thought that
Fairfield
was
and
dope.
Eureka.
Yeah, shout out to Casa La Raza. But I thought that was dope. She was like, "Oh, look what I saw," and it was cool to that the brand and like my name and everything. It's all coming together to for people to recognize when they come into town. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the power of a logo right there for you.
It
There you go.
is.
There you go.
Because we put this logo on every single thing,
It is.
and I think
And every single day.
we put that shit on every single thing on every single day.
Exactly.
And you know, I think because that's not the first, but that's crazy for her coming from all the way up from because usually I'll talk to people throughout the city, and you know I'll tell them where my store. Oh, I seen that logo or stuff like that. You know what I mean? But for someone who's not here,
I don't know if that mic is picking up.
ouch.
I don't know if this splitter is working well. You got that other one? You got that 8 one?
It seems like it's working.
Oh, you working?
It's just canceling it out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds
Check.
Is that in
Check.
Yeah, mic 1, mic 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So noise cancellation.
Is that the D noise right here?
I don't know. Just push it.
Unclick it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, try it again.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think that's.
I think it's dope
there.
that people from somewhere else, a whole different city, is able to
Yeah,
recognize that
exactly.
brand. It's
Absolutely.
like that was always the plan though, because like the polo, logo.
Mhm.
That was the vision. Like I'm gonna put that on everything, polo, or you know, of a whole brand of, you know what I'm saying. Once you build that brand identity with a logo, you know what I mean. You pretty much do anything because people will be with you regardless.
No, and that's exactly like I said. That's exactly what is happening. What has happened, and like we were talking about it a few minutes ago. Also because people just see the heart, they like instantly get like a happy feeling about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was telling Bijan that like when I be walking through places, they'd be like, "Oh, what is that? I love you. What is that?" You know, like,
Yeah.
and they want to know. So it's dope because not only do they recognize it, but also when they see it, it's like a positive feeling. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, oh, that's something I love. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and we were just talking about how, like, you know, really the idea is also when people come from other places in the Bay that they come here not to be like, oh, I love Fairfield, but they get infected with the man. Those dudes love their city so much. That logo is so fire. It makes me feel good they rock it, wanting to go home feeling how they feel about their city.
That's funny. I just saw in the chat right now. Someone said, "Man, y'all represent Fairfield so much. I'm jealous that I'm not from Fairfield."
That's it.
Let's go. You could be a Fairfieldian though.
Let's
Go
fire
slap
it
it
up.
right now.
Let's go.
Man, that means so much to us too, because we put everybody on this microphone right now that you're seeing on this pod put love into this.
Absolutely.
We put our blood, sweat, tears. So that's appreciated.
I
But
like it. I have
don't be
some-
jealous. Just come get some love.
I have some videos and some pictures from when you did your album release here.
That was good. That was a good
that was
thing.
fun, bro.
That
That was a
good-
fun night, and it was just like us. You know what I mean? Like like the ladies, they were here, and then we were just all kicking it. You know what I mean? Having a good time. People stopped through, and I think that hopefully when you release the next one,
Mhm,
when we do that, we'll have more people here
for sure.
celebrating with us, doing that, and just seeing that.
For sure.
growth
We was
and
damn near
experience
packed on that one. It ain't too many people that can fit in here. It was. We pulled that away. Pulled that away.
Well, that's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. We're gonna figure it out. Like,
Sure.
yeah, we're gonna have a good time though. But I think it's dope, man. The store is here. I've been seeing a lot of people stopping by that I haven't seen stop by before. Some new pictures and some new posts going up.
Mhm.
I still got to get Mac Wayne stuff. I actually got to buy that from you guys today because I need to send him his
later, you
package.
crazy.
Well, let's be honest. The song hasn't even hit the platforms yet because there was a weird thing I learned
Uh-oh.
that because the song is under 1 minute, they consider that a snippet, not a song. So I had to have my brother. He's working on it actually yesterday. I should probably have it in
Just
my email.
add it to a minute and one.
No,
right?
exactly. It just I'm not savvy with all that.
Oh.
So I told my brother like, yo, put some like loop something, put some dead
How long is it
space,
right now?
Like 48 seconds.
You could talk.
Exactly. But I also told him
You could put a skit.
but my brother be scratching and stuff. I was like, yo, just loop something at the end and like scratch on it, and then
Well,
add
just
like
extend
add a
the
little.
instrumental.
Yeah, no, but he
Just let
doesn't
the
know how to
beat
do
play.
that.
something. Bro, exactly. We're gonna figure it all out. But my song. So I titled that song "Live a Dope Life,"
Mm.
which I originally wanted to turn into an acronym LADL, but that sounds too much like I'm in LA on the DL. And that didn't work.
I
So
don't know about
we're just
that.
gonna live it as "Live a Dope Life." That's the song that I got coming out soon. It's my first little single. I do have my little profile created though, and I actually have a space for an extra artist. Somebody out there looking to get signed.
They're looking for artists.
Yeah, hey, you know
So
when
artists-
you when you go through that process. My first time ever doing that, right? So you have to create a record label because
Yeah.
it says like record label name, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you don't have one, just create one. You know, that's what it says. And so I had to create a record label name and all that stuff, bro. Like, fuck it, we here,
We here.
we here. Shit's for sale, Skew Gang.
Skew Gang.
SKUs.
I like that.
SKUs.
I like
Skew
You know what I
that.
mean?
Skew gang.
All right, so I have a question for you guys, real quick. Oh, wait, before we move on Fairfield, what else were we talking about before that?
Someone
had
just
just
hit
said
me
something.
up right now and say I'm from the Bay, so real recognize real. He said pull up whenever to the stove, gave the Addy and everything. You damn
Absolutely,
Skippy,
bro. Absolutely, man.
Ha! Shout out to bro.
Come get infected by the Fairfield love, man. Become a Fairfieldian.
For real. But no,
Hey.
appreciate the love, man.
Hey, that is an actual like dope thing. Like if you do a whole Fairfieldian line, because people like even though Fairfield's a city, at that point it just becomes a word, right? It's just a Fairfieldian.
Yeah.
And then people are like, well, what's a Fairfieldian? Be
That's
like,
it.
ooh, when you pull out to you like this and everything, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of love there, man. So I'm excited for that for sure. Hey, so NASA, who was here, had a new song come out with Prezi. You guys see that one?
Was that new? I think he been dropped that one.
It's been dropped it.
Yeah. if I'm
Okay,
not
so
mistaken,
maybe
but
it just came
go
on my
crazy.
radar. That song was dope, man, and I
Go
think it
crazy.
was dope to have that. However, the reason I bring it up was because Prezi stole my name.
Oh, you was Prezi before?
I was Prezi way before
I
Prezi.
remember you said
He
that.
made your name big. How about that?
No, bro, I made my name big.
I don't know you by no damn Prezi.
You don't because
Yeah.
you was in LA at that time.
There you go.
All right, so I, as Prezi, I was promoting.
That was your promo name?
I was promoting the Mission Rock in San Francisco, my boy.
Ah.
Come on, come on.
Ah.
He seen that Prezi promotion. He was like, "That's a dope name." I think he took my name. Has he ever signed the wall? Has he ever been here?
Uh-uh.
No.
Prezi?
not yet.
All right, okay. So I think Prezi should definitely come to the podcast and we gotta figure out where that name came from. Because if it's not from me, I'm curious to know. But clearly,
President?
he's tapped in
The
with
president?
clearly he's tapped in with the field. He has a song with the artist from Fairfield. Shout out NASA. My boy is in, I think, Greece right now or something crazy. But shout out them, man. They're doing music. I think it's dope coming from Fairfield. A lot of dope things happening. Again, I know what we're on. High school gang. That's what we started going on before I
Oh, the
said
game.
before we leave for
Oh, the
Philadelphia.
high school show.
Yeah. So we just had an amazing time on Friday.
Yep.
You guys definitely hit me up. Was like, make sure you're at the high before the pod.
Mhm.
We started the pod a little bit late,
Yep.
but we had a great time. I was cameraman on your little gimbal thing. So that thing did record audio.
Absolutely.
You said it didn't. That's what you
No,
told me.
he
in
said did it
EP.
have a speaker?
Oh, I think when he was mentioning that, he was like, I think he was asking if it recorded audio.
It's a camera, fool.
I didn't know it was recording audio for some
What
reason.
you
I thought it
mean?
was
What
just
camera
me.
don't record audio?
Well, I mean, it was little, so it looked like maybe just like a visual thing, but it was dope.
This
No,
record audio
dude,
too.
I'm not saying.
I'm
saying
just
I couldn't
confused why y'all
believe
don't think it will record
No,
audio.
it was. I think me and EP were talking. I thought it didn't.
GoPro
So,
probably records audio too.
I think a GoPro does record audio.
So what are we talking about?
But I was just that thing was interesting, bro. It was a cool little camera. But we went up at the high.
It was fun.
It was a fun time.
It was great to get the energy. It was great to be on the court that once, we was on hooping. Had so many memories there. So many people in the crowd that was showing love. We gave away some shoes, gave away some Fairfield shirt, and put that right on. Whoever got them, they was going crazy for it. So we appreciate the energy. We already got invited to do some other stuff.
That's what's up.
It was It was a great
When are we doing the
experience.
quad during lunch. That's what I want.
We got to get a hit. We got to get a hit. When we get a hit,
Oh man.
because I ain't gonna lie, the Federation came in
Right,
at the rally.
right.
You
I
remember
was
that?
there.
That was one of the most. I would never forget that. That was one of the most inspirational experiences that I ever
Yep.
witnessed.
Yep.
Obviously, Highview was huge at that moment.
Absolutely.
And I had my Federation shirt, thanks to my brother right there. So I was locked in, and I had a song with Stress at that time.
That's what's up.
So that I mean, I was moving and grooving and shaking and baking. But those experiences leave an impression on the kids that see that
Dude, hell yeah.
That you'll
We're all
never
sitting here
forget.
now.
ever, right? So I know there's gonna be some kids that was at the show on Friday that's gonna be like, you know what? I want to do that what he does, and I remember what he did, and it changed my life.
But two things about that, right? Number one, let's also remember, like, Stress and them were kind of kids. They were young. I mean, they were in their 20s. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
For
so them not being afraid of like putting themselves out there, trying and putting that effort, like that's that.
But they was
same-
big lit, though.
But that's that same entrepreneurial spirit, though. Like, yeah, they were
For
big
sure.
lit, but I'm just saying that spirit coming from here. It was
Absolutely.
that entrepreneurial, like you can go out there and do it
for sure.
like on your own. And they were young, bro. They were hella young. Hy-Vee was big, but it still was on its way up because this was 04. This wasn't even the Hy-Vee movement yet. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
that was when
It
the
was
shit
big,
was.
though.
That's when those moments in 04, like I guess after 04, because when did my ghetto report card drop?
Like 05, I think. Oh, we can look it up. It
So
was
I feel
after
like
that.
that was like the essence in terms of just the energy. I don't even think it was called a hyphy movement at that point, right? It was just the essence.
06, March 14th, 06.
So
but some of those songs we were already hearing before
true,
they
true,
hit.
true.
And also too, that's what, like, okay, so one thing that 40 always talks about, which I think is dope, is especially during that time, he's like, yo, I'm reporting on what's going on, right? And he's the ambassador, right? He's explaining what's happening. And so before for 06 to happen, 03, 04, 05
Oh.
had to already be cracking.
for sure,
Blue jeans, white tees, and Nike.
man,
I mean,
man.
bro. So and then not only that,
Keek don't get as much flowers as he deserves. Keek is one of my favorite artists,
Bro.
probably the greatest artist to me
wow,
in terms
I
of
can see that. I'm not mad at that.
super his own. Like that's Keek when you hear him.
Yes.
Just the energy of the songs, at those moments, and obviously shout out Rick, right? Because those songs are so huge to me. Like that song specifically, right? Like, but I can go,
No,
go
talk
even
about-
deeper here.
let's
Go
talk about
kick
a little
the
bit, right?
sneak. Don't. Dun, 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 dun,
Let's-
dun, 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 dun,
So
dun,
let's-
dun.
Let's talk about it a little bit, right? It also, the thing about a Keek song is you have to like listen to it to
No, you-
really
you
get
do.
it, because you hear the fun like and then stop and start, right? His style. But then like when you actually catch the lyrics and you're like, oh, bro is speaking, like bro is talking on there, and he's like, and, you know, like that's some people, they just hear the sound and they're
Nah,
like,
he
"Uh,"
really be
but he
speaking.
be talking, bro. Talking.
Barking.
Shout out, yeah, man. Shout out Keek, man. I remember when,
Sneakicidal.
yeah, I remember one of the first interviews I ever seen with Keek, bro. He was explaining about what it was like to blow up young, and he's
That nigga said he was driving. What did he say? He was driving at what? Driving a box shop at what? How old? 12? 14?
yeah,
Not
Sixth grade.
Sixth
I-
grade driving.
Driving to school, I had a
and
Firebird.
that yeah.
What?
Sixth grade driving to school, I had a Firebird. Hey, but that
That's
fool,
town shit for
that
sure.
fool talks about getting their first label as 3 times crazy. He goes, and you know, we're still in the hood. We got like 5 racks. I went and bought a few bricks. Like he just
What?
talks about like he
That's-
talks about like being
That's the
young,
procedure.
coming up, little thing, and then going and flipping. And it's just
City
like
of dope.
that fool really, him, Short, everybody, they really from the town before internet, before anything, like just on the come up, bro. And thank God they paved the way for a lot of us nowadays who are doing things. I'm not a rapper, but I'm just
But
saying,
you know
like,
what? A
their
lot of
culture,
people.
bro, they created
I ain't
it.
gonna cap to you, and I don't want to get too into it. A lot of what was moving and shaking out here came from the orchestrators in the town coming out here, getting stuff off,
Absolutely.
getting stuff around.
Absolutely.
That's how a lot of we got to have Funky Chicken Chauncey come on this damn podcast.
definitely
I wanted
invited
to
him.
do an
I
interview
definitely
with him a
invited
while ago.
I invited him.
We're gonna get him up here because he got a lot of stuff to say. That's gonna actually, I'm saying this right now to spark up my other idea, or not the other idea, but the other thing that Pizzo had hit me a while ago, talking about he gonna do a documentary on Fairfield. I was like, how can we help you? Da 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 da. But I think we need a resurgence because we need a story we need that story to be told. The Fairfield documentary on the culture of Fairfield.
I like that.
Right? We go get Chauncey. We go get Bobby Ford. We go get Rick. We go get Carl Gandy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we
I'm
go
sure
get the
there's a
people
lot of
that's moving
names.
around.
There's a
I
lot of
know.
I
names
got
that
some other
we're-
people
I-
you
man,
guys-
I-
I
but
got
I'm-
some
we
people
don't
you guys
know.
don't even know.
A lot of names that we're
I
not
can
saying
get,
and that
I
we
can
don't
get DJ
know.
Latin Lover. You guys don't know. about
Man,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's a lot of
it's a lot of names, but we need to
different-
start those conversations so we can get to those other conversations
You know
too.
what's even crazy? There was a breakdancing crew from Fairfield back in the day.
What? That's how it started.
They were fat, and I can get my homie, my aunt. He's Filipino. And the other dude, Tate McClung. Yeah,
What?
we can get all that.
What? We need
They
the
know.
whole conversation on the Party Palace.
They sell it in Celtics, bro.
We need the whole we just need the backstories, bro. Like because
Hell
there's
yeah.
so much that has went on
There's
that
a lot.
hasn't been that could be forgotten.
Yep.
But we need to preserve that specialness and that culture, right? And broadcast it. You don't think
Absolutely.
people will watch that?
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
well, especially that the older generation will because it takes it back to their times.
Well, here's the thing.
Because they're the one who's going to want to be interested.
No, but we
in it.
drop it to there to here
Well,
or to
oh,
what's
yeah,
going on,
definitely.
shaking it now.
Yeah,
Go get the Kai
definitely.
Banzes, go get the Sages.
No,
Well, that's
no,
what
yeah,
I'm
you know what I'm
saying.
saying? We
Yeah,
bring it
definitely-
all the way down.
We
I was-
definitely do.
I
I'm
was
just
gonna say
saying,
there's
who's
so
gonna,
much
like
here
watch
to
it. Though.
get to.
Huh?
No,
Who's gonna watch it and tune into it?
it's definitely
crazy.
marketable. It's definitely marketable.
crazy.
But we have to
Yeah,
get
youngsters ain't
the
watch- youngsters-
Pac was recording here.
watch.
Okay, we can
Who-
go
who's
down a whole. Let's
Tupac?
go down. Yeah.
No, let's
We
talk
can go down
about
a whole
it. Let's
different
talk about
line.
it. Let's talk about
We can
it.
go down a whole different line.
Talk
Youngsters
about it.
probably don't even know who Tupac is like that.
Where was
Who?
Mac Dre laid
Yazzie?
to rest?
No youngsters.
Where was Mac Dre laid to rest? Where was the funeral?
Mount Calvary.
Right
Oh
here.
yeah.
Exactly. There's a lot
It's a
that
lot.
has happened here. Now we can also expand. Anybody who's ever had a Jelly Belly in the world, where does it come from?
Yeah.
They have
Sure.
a Budweiser, and it has the number 6 or the letter F on the bottle.
Is that what it means?
Where does it come from?
I didn't know that one.
No, you didn't know that. Budweiser bottle, if you look at it, it has an F on it that stands for Fairfield.
You feel me?
The field.
Right. So there's a lot here, bro. Now, to back up a little bit more, I actually did a documentary on Fairfield in high school and Mrs. Link's class in the multimedia class,
Wow.
and it was on Cement City. So
Oh,
before Fairfield
See?
was ever Fairfield,
Yep.
we were the
Tell 'em.
center of cement produced. There was an entire town built up the hill where Clay
When you
Bank
see the
is now.
castle,
Yeah, and that was the cement factory. They had a town store. They had everything, and it was a whole thing that was done. I did a whole documentary. It played at the Fairfield Bicentennial, in the city hall.
Dope.
And we had a poster that was produced and everything, like a movie poster and all that stuff. And it was on the history of Fairfield and how it became from Cement City to Fairfield.
and the
So
county
there's
seat.
A lot of history.
We the county
man.
seat, baby.
Exactly.
Solano County, the county seat is in Fairfield. Don't ever forget that. But you know what I wanted to know? What was the city called before it was Fairfield? I
It
asked
was
the.
Cement City.
Was it
Cement City.
interesting?
That's what it was actually called. Cement City.
Makes sense. Cement Hill Road.
Yeah.
And then before that, there was actually natives here.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. That name.
So those,
It got to be Sassoon.
bro,
What? No.
So the Sassoon Indians. Okay, Sassoon is an Indian word. It means west wind.
Interesting. Aren't you native?
I'm native. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I know this. Yeah.
Got you.
Well, also too, we took trips down there as kids. Like,
True.
we had pickle. What is it? Pickleweed or whatever.
Yeah. The
dill mouse.
Yeah.
Or pickle dill or whatever. Dill weed, whatever that shit is that the field harvest mouse eats.
Yep.
And it's a field harvest mouse. I didn't even think about that. It's called the field
Of
harvest
course.
mouse. Oh shit.
Yeah, man. It's a.
But no, for real. Hold on. I just had this up too. Let me see.
Yeah, man. What about these words though? Why you looking at that?
Oh,
we got
man.
anything? Is it looking dire for us?
Let's turn it to Nico
What,
right there.
that's how I'm talking to. It's
Horrible.
dire for us or what?
I wouldn't even bring Steph back to play.
That's what I said. When he went out, I didn't foresee him coming back.
No, our chance to win was yesterday, the last game.
We didn't
This
get that
game,
one.
I knew it just didn't feel right.
No, that first game when Steph wasn't there, right?
No, not that one. We
That was our
one.
game.
No, the first game at home that we had at home, game 3.
Was
That
Steph playing that? Oh, he was.
No.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yes,
Yeah,
that
game
game we
three.
should have snipped that out.
Yeah.
We'd have some
Game
good.
2, we knew they was gonna come back and ball.
3 was our
Was
that
the
was our
game.
golden ticket
Yes.
to win.
Yes, yeah, but
Now it's a slippery slope, dog.
Okay, so this is where I saw it. Okay, so I'm subscribed to the Fairfield like news and updates.
Uh-huh.
So they have an actual land acknowledgement like page, but on the bottom of every page they have this thing, and it says the Fairfield. Or no. Yeah. It's the Fairfield Sassoon Unified School District properties are located on the traditional lands of the Patwin people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Patwan.
in Patwan.
Patwan. No, that's Patwan. Patwan.
Hey man,
Yeah.
there was Jamaicans here, man.
Patwin.
Just because we all have 5 jobs, bro. doesn't
Hey,
make us
big
Patwan.
hustlers.
No. But it says the Fairfield Sassoon Unified School District properties are located on the traditional lands of the Patwin people, including 3 federally recognized Patwin tribes: the Cachil Dehe Band of the Wintu Indians of the Calusa Indian community, the Quetzal Dehi Band of Wintu Nation, and the
Yakua.
Yakua Dehi Wintu Nation, who have lived and continue to live here. So shout out to all the natives
Yes.
who are natives of Fairfield. But yes, Sassoon, the actual word. So it says right here, the Sassoonez tribe, who were also called the people of the West Wind.
You
So
feel
we
me?
have the west wind that comes off the delta. That's why it's cool here almost every night
For sure.
around 4 or 5 p.m.
Especially
That
soon.
wind comes through. Yeah, that's where I grew up in Sassoon. That's where we grew up. You know what I mean? Like it was right there. So they've lived here, and so shout out to them, man. You know what? That actually would be a dope vlog to go do like the Rush Ranch tour. Like that
Definitely
whole
been
day
there.
again. You know what I mean? Like I went out to the water not that long ago. I had to kill time before a pod one day, and I like grabbed some food and went out there and ate food out by the water. They rebuilt the bridge out there. And
Nice.
they got a whole little area out in Grizzly Island. Now, here's another thing. I don't know if you guys know this. Grizzly Island is I think it is the largest wetland preserve in America. Like in America.
For sure.
In the
For
world,
sure on the
man.
west. For sure on the west coast.
Yeah. It's like the largest marsh in the world, or in the
Yes.
United States.
It just shows we soil certified.
I caught a sturgeon out there one time.
Did you?
Yeah, man. That's what we have out here in our waters is some sturgeons.
Yeah, I just talked to a dude today who was showing me big old picture of big old sturgeon he caught out here.
Yeah,
Man.
That's dope. So, man, shout out Fairfield. Shout out. We're here at 3067 Travis Boulevard,
Yep.
Fairfield, California. My bad. We haven't really
Yep.
been looking at the chat too much. We probably should check
we
in,
definitely-
see if there's anything in
commercial
there in
too.
the chat. Yeah, commercial. We got some new stuff going on here in the store.
Yep.
We got some new pieces. Hey, oh look, K Smooth was on the YouTube. So my boy was tapping in. He said, "Yeah, I'm saying." So hopefully that means he's gonna be here on Friday. Hopefully we see you here Friday, my boy. We got the Te Amo, Fairfield Te Amo. There's probably only a few of those left, huh? So you better come in and grab yours before it's gone. Got to get that before the carne asada. You got to wear the Fairfield Te Amo to the carne asada. You feel me? Hey, what are some Iranian dishes, you guys? I wanted to know
Iranian.
this. Iranian,
Iranian.
sorry. Iranian.
Chole kebab.
Chole kebab.
Pollo, what is it? Juju kebab.
Juju kebab. What's juju kebab?
That's chicken, I believe.
Okay.
Juju. That's chi-
So
Cornish
fun
chicken, yeah.
thing over the weekend. When I went to Yosemite, I met an Iranian lady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my sister-in-law's friend. She's super dope. It's a coworker.
Nah,
I'm talking about that.
no, I'm just keeping
I was like, whoa, calm down. But so here's the cool thing about it, right? So my brother had a tree in his front yard,
Mhm.
and he thought it was just like not producing anything, right? What it produced, and I guess this is big in Iran, is these sour plums, the green
yeah.
sour plums,
Yep.
the
Yeah,
small ones.
Dude, my dad loves those.
Boom.
I hate those.
Okay, so my brother has a whole tree in his front yard.
It's like they're not even that sweet though.
But I'm just saying, so my brother had a whole tree, so he was like, I don't know what these things are. She's like, oh, so bro,
Man,
she was
that's-
in my brother's front yard picking the whole tree. She picked the whole tree, and she was just talking about different things. So she's in agriculture, and she was talking about the agriculture of
Was she
Iran.
born in Iran?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow.
Heavy accent, bro. I told you her.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't want to give her name out over the air, but so she was talking about it, and then there was like something about like saffron.
You could actually pass for a little bit.
Hey,
out
a little
there?
Persian, a little bit. You know why? Because I'm not hairy like most Mexicans. That's a native,
Persians.
but that's a native though.
No, Persian's
That's
hella-
hella hairy.
But I'm talking about like well, probably yeah. But I think that's why I don't look too Mexican. So I'm not hella hairy like that. But anyways, that's on my own personal inner battle.
Shout
But
out
yeah.
to my Iranians, though.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout out, man.
bro. You know how dope it was to be like, oh, the
Back.
dudes that my homies that do a podcast with, they're from Iran. Like their dad's from Iran.
Are
Okay,
That's my my ad libs.
is
Bring
that
that
what
back.
that is?
Yeah, people don't know that.
Ooh, okay.
Are
So that's in Iranian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Are they?
never knew. I just learned something today because I've heard you say it a bunch of times. All right,
AREH.
I think you need to sprinkle a little more of that in there, my boy.
A little bit. Oh
It's
yeah, I got now. I got to
flavorful.
put you on the game. Huh?
Okay, tell me, yeah.
But people don't be. They don't be knowing.
So what was it? What was the first thing she said?
Chole kebab. That's just like a kebab. It's like shish kebab.
But how you say it?
Chole.
kebab.
Chole kebab
Chole, yeah.
Yeah.
with
Chole
like
kebab.
CHOLE, like chole, like that's how I'm saying it. Not how
Mhm.
it's spelled, but
That is-
You gotta say kebab.
kebab.
that is
Chole
the,
kebab.
Kebab,
Okay, I'm learning, my boy.
not
Put me
kebab.
on.
Kebab.
Kebab. I'm learning. Look,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
culture.
That's the
Culture.
that's like the most popular. Well, for us. You got a
Yeah.
lot of gourmet sabzi.
Gourmet
you got,
sabzi. Shirazi salad.
Yeah.
That's
Lubia
the-
polo. Like
Lubia
you said.
polo.
Yeah,
Hello.
because I told her we were just talking about using basmati rice.
Oh yeah.
We were just, I was like,
But you got to get the.
talking about?
Hold on, I don't even know what the dish is called. You got to get the rice with the potatoes at the bottom with the tadik. Tadik is like almost crunchy rice. That go
It
crazy.
was like burnt on the bottom.
Ooh, I
no,
like that.
tadik is the bottom of the pan, but
Yeah.
I like
I'm talking
that. That's
about
the thing.
the
Oh, the
potatoes at the
potatoes,
bottom.
yeah,
That's
all
the
the
move.
You know
with
what's
the green
funny?
with the green stuff in it.
What is that?
With the green
Dill?
like dill weed.
Yeah.
Dill.
What is the rice called?
Ostrich.
Y'all eating with the
Ostrich
field
polo?
harvest mouse, the dill weed?
Ostrich.
Green rice go crazy though.
Green rice?
I be having that all the time with
Yeah.
salmon.
Is
Marisi
there-
be cooking
is
that
there
up.
That's
an-
all she does
is
with
there an
salmon. I never
Iranian-
have regular rice.
Is there an Iranian restaurant here in town?
No.
No.
They got
Nope.
like Mediterranean, which is kind of
Not the
similar. I don't know
same.
if it's here, but
No.
but like it'd be.
They got it. They have one.
Mediterranean
Well,
and-
it be sometimes Afghani or someone else will try to cook Persian dishes.
Oh, okay.
It's just
And
a
it's
little bit
not-
different.
Eh.
I think they got one
Eh.
in Davis. I think they got one in
Yeah.
Davis. Davis. Where we
But
go
look,
to, like we used to go to
The
Burger
most
back in the day.
schmackinest Persian restaurant in the Bay Area to me.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
'cause It's,
Let's go.
It's all up in, or
yeah,
everyone got their own.
yeah.
My spot in Walnut Creek.
Okay. Walnut
This is
Creek
called the-
known for restaurants.
It's called the Kebab House.
The kebab.
It's-
The kid.
Kebab House. Actually, it's Kebab House, just to be
Good spell-
American.
good spell with an
It's,
A.
yes,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
really
But
KE.
it's- yeah.
That's how you're supposed to. But
The
it's
kebab
right
house.
next to the mall.
Okay.
I promise you.
I think I might have seen it when I went to the mall with my cousins
Yes.
like a couple weeks ago.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That is the one.
So that's they got good food.
Yes.
So trust that food.
What?
Okay, good. All right, good to know.
What? Damn,
Boom.
I forgot what I
You
ordered.
heard it here first. Fairfield, I love you.
I forgot what I ordered.
I'm trying to pull up my video when I was making kebab the last time.
Look, now I got them. Now I got them hungry.
The whole Bay
uh,
needs more men like you spreading love.
Absolutely, my boy. Let's go.
You
There we
feel me?
go. That's the kebab. That's chicken kebabs.
Woo!
And that's just like
I
hamburger
can't believe I'm
meat.
drawing a blank right
That's
now.
the salad, Shirazi salad.
Woo! Shirazi. I
that's-
see that everywhere.
That's
Shirazi.
yogurt, mastakia.
Is that like a region or
Yeah,
is
Shiraz.
it like it's a
Shiraz
it's
is the
an area?
yeah.
So that is that where Shiraz wine comes from?
No.
Okay, because you know that's a wine too, right?
Yeah.
Or it's I think it's Shiraz.
Syrah.
No, not Shiraz. There's another one that's called like Shiraz.
Could be.
Let me
See,
think
there's
wine.
a special way how you got to cook it. You got to cook it on this certain.
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta cook it
the
on
knives.
skewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, skewers, and then.
Oh
you got a
shit! I didn't
special
know you had
grill.
those in your house, bro. I've been in
Yeah,
your
I'll
kitchen.
fire up.
I didn't know that. What?
You got to put it on a special grill.
See, they don't even invite me to this.
Oh, no,
They
you-
don't
that-
invite me with the swords.
No,
I
you-
never got a sword in my hand on
You
the
don't.
dish.
That don't. Yeah.
What?
That's.
Oh my boy, that looks fire.
You got to go fast. You got to keep that grill because that shit.
It gotta be
fall
hot.
Off.
It'll just like
You gotta have the
Yeah,
fan.
You gotta spin it hella fast.
You gotta have the
You got-
fan.
Oh
Only
my
5
boy
seconds.
is. Hey, you gotta somehow put this up later.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. My uncle got the best kebab though. My Uncle Saeed.
Yeah.
He do the
Yeah,
best
my
for
uncle-
sure.
I don't know. Uncle over here, look like you doing all right. Hey.
My pop go
dad-
crazy
I never
too.
seen you be like
My
that
pop go
before.
crazy.
Dad had to teach me how to do this.
That's
It
tight.
took me a couple times.
Oh, that's tight, bro. That's something that was passed down to you.
For sure.
Yeah, it took me a couple times, and then
Bro,
the last time,
That's culture right there.
because wifey kept, she kept, requesting it.
There you
I
go.
can't.
She's
at
like,
that point, you
she's
gotta-
like, excuse me, King CEO.
yeah, figure
King
it out.
Nico, bring me a kebab.
And then eventually, Pops just showed me.
I
He
got
bought me.
a puppy collar on
Hey.
that one, my boy. I've never
Yeah.
seen you do that.
Pops
dog.
bought me
That's
that
pretty-
grill.
And so, is that a special grill for that?
Yep.
Yeah, and then what kind of charcoal? You use charcoal or is
You
it like
gotta
a
use
skeet
lump,
or-
lump charcoal.
Ooh, okay.
You know what
Lump-
I mean?
Lump.
Yeah, that shit. It gotta go fast. It gotta burn. Hella. You know.
It gotta be
fire is
hot.
minimal.
They gotta sear it.
My
on there.
my
Is that
fire
what
is
they do it?
minimal. I ain't gonna lie. My
Yeah.
fire is
Sear it
minimal.
on
That's
there?
why you losing it. It gotta
Yeah,
be
I'm
hot.
losing it.
So
But
It
you
gotta be
gotta
a
blow it.
flame.
You gotta
yeah,
flame
because
it
it
up.
need to be.
Yeah,
You
it
guys
gotta
will
be
have to see this
flame.
later on the short.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have to put them on a short later.
I should put it on short. You know,
Yeah,
I'll
just
put it
like
on the
that
short.
15-second one even.
I'm gonna put it on short. You know what's gonna happen. Everybody. No, that's not how you
Yeah,
do it.
that's for sure what's
that's
gonna
gonna
happen.
go up.
Nah, it's definitely gonna go up.
But you gotta put when a black and Persian make it. That's how you gotta.
That's a good one.
That's how you
That's a
skew
good
it.
one.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to see.
I'm not
can't
gonna
believe I
lie, that
forgot
is a
the
black and
fucking-
Persian how I like grill and then the meat the way though, like grilling and then but grilling that. You know
We
what
didn't
I
even
mean?
say
Like,
Master Kiar. That like
Master Kiar?
Master Kiar.
Master Kia.
Master Kiar. That's the yogurt.
Okay, Master.
But you know what I do not mess
No,
with?
what
That y'all gonna be mad about.
All
All
right.
my Persians out
It
there.
is a whole Persian cast now. We
Nah, I
in
like
there.
this. We ain't never talked about this on here.
Man, come on, this real shit.
I do not
The
rock
tomato.
with dude.
Oh yeah, I don't do that either.
That's what it's
the
called.
way you say it, I don't even know.
Bruh,
how to-
'cause we always
You
make fun
already
of this
made
shit.
it.
The
I
dude.
don't like that.
I do not do that.
What is that?
It's like a yogurt drink that has
I think
no
soda,
taste.
right?
No, it's got
It's got
carbonation,
carbonation.
but it's like a yogurt drink with
but it's, like,
carbonation.
thick.
No,
It just
it's like a yogurt
okay.
with carbonation,
That's,
but it's
okay.
not thick. It's not like a
But it had
smoothie.
no taste really.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I do not like it.
I don't even try it.
He's
The name throw me off all the time, but nah, that is not the one, bro.
So that's
I'm
a
telling
drink,
you,
or it's
a
like
drink.
it's like a dessert type drink.
No, it is
It's
a.
just
It's,
like- it's
that's
just a-
it's like a soda that
Like,
people drink.
order it. Like,
Yes, with their food.
Okay.
Yes.
Carbonated. Oh yeah, carbonated milk. Ha ha ha.
Who's on there? Who told us that?
Yeah, somebody.
Dang.
Okay.
would know that?
Toy Meets World. Boy Meets World. Toy Meets World.
Also, but the chicken barg at the kebab house is my go-to. It
Toy
got
Meets World.
the chicken barg go so crazy, boy. The chicken barg. Shout out, what's her name? I forgot her name over there too. She take care of me all the time. Zedesh Polo.
Okay.
Fesinjun. I don't really do that one either.
Is it not on? Is it the Instagram's up right? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, but also I can't leave without saying. Nunipan, that's bread and cheese. It's big over.
Okay. So your guys' bread.
Paner, yeah, Nunipan.
Okay, so that goes fire, right? Because I see that like I see the
A
bread,
Persian.
a lot of Persian stuff.
If you go to her house, if she don't got no spread, she's fired. There's no way she came from.
Spread?
No, she gotta have the fruits.
Okay.
She gotta have the bread and cheese. She
All
gotta
right,
bring
all
that
right,
out
so
with the tomatoes, with the cucumbers.
Y'all putting me up.
But you got
when I walk into a Persian woman's house.
she gotta have a
All
spread.
right, she gotta have the spread.
She gotta have a
So
spread.
she gotta have the fruit.
Gotta have fruit.
Okay.
And
Certain
fruit may
fruits?
change.
Yeah, certain fruits.
It depends on the time of year.
What would you say? What was your like when you walk in? What you want to see in your Persian house? Like what fruits you want to see? Ah, look! This is gonna be a whole song now. My boy gonna make a whole song. I can see his eyes.
Now she gotta have the spread, dog. She got to have the spread, especially if she's from Iran. No way she don't got no spread.
Strawberries, grapes.
Strawberries,
She
grapes,
said, "That's me, 707."
strawberries,
Boy,
grapes.
yeah. Jeremy, my bad.
Also,
Votes?
That's the girl I was saying about. She watching that.
Oh yeah.
All right,
strawberries,
Strawberries, grapes,
banana. You gotta obviously have the banana.
pears.
Pears. Damn, that's a good
So,
one.
okay. So you
I don't really
got
like
pears.
pears like that.
But it's in there.
You don't really see peaches like that.
It could be
apple.
anything.
What is
It
it?
could be anything.
It could be anything. Seeb,
Keep it
apple?
real. It could be
Apple?
anything.
seeb.
But it's gonna be some fruits though.
For sure gonna be
A
some fruits,
plethora of
and you're gonna have some nuts. There's gonna be some
Okay.
nuts
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Pause.
Yeah, definitely pause. Yep, that. What else is there? That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
your favorite dish?
oh
If
no,
you- if
it'd
you
be some
got-
kiwi. You might get a little kiwi.
Okay, so if you have a
some
favorite
dates.
dish,
You're definitely gonna have some dates.
So your favorite dish request for
Man,
like
who-
a dinner, like you on
What?
dinner, what you requesting from a Persian girl? Like, oh, this is what I want you to cook me. Like,
Go anywhere. Like I like the little cranberry with the rice and the
That's
chicken.
hella good.
What's that one? What's
I don't know
bogey
what
pot?
that
No,
called. I don't know what that's called.
I don't know. It's gotta be fucking.
Something.
It's like cranberries in the rice. That shit go
Yeah.
crazy. But it's only with chicken. I usually like it.
It's only with chicken. I think that's the only way you're supposed to eat it.
Is it?
Maybe with fish.
Oh shit! Oh no, the gourmet zapsy. But game.
game.
That's not it.
No, that's the red one.
Yeah.
That one go crazy though too.
Yeah, Miranda.
Game go crazy. But was it? Oh yeah, no, Shirin Puru, Shirin Polo.
That's it.
I think so. Candied orange zest. No, that ain't.
No,
it.
that's not it.
But it's lamb shank. Most people,
lamb shanks.
it's different ways of doing it. Some
You
people
talking about
make kebab
kebabs,
with
yeah,
lamb.
With lamb.
That's an authentic way. So if you're in Iran, you're getting it with lamb.
Yeah.
But most
Okay.
people out here,
They mix it. They do.
they mix it with
Ground
lamb
beef
and
with
ground
lamb
beef.
Lamb and beef.
Yeah.
together.
So
But-
those
I
things
don't
that
like
you were
it.
doing,
I don't do.
No, that's
I don't-
straight
I don't
ground
do
beef.
lamb.
you don't do lamb. So you were doing ground beef on
Straight
yours.
ground beef.
On
Yeah.
You could
on
taste.
the-
You could
can
taste the
taste the
lamb. It
lamb.
tastes like game. You tasted lamb before?
Yeah,
Yeah, it tastes like
It's
gamey.
gamey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
do it.
I've actually So when we lived in Paso Robles, we had a couple of lambs,
Uh huh.
and we slaughtered one,
Damn.
and then I cooked like the whole back strap and all that stuff, but I
Yeah.
grilled it all like on a grill.
Yeah,
So I didn't really know how to season it. But I've eaten lamb. I like lamb.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
is
lamb
gamey
cool.
though.
It is.
gamey.
You
It's
gotta
be
cook it
cooked
right, yeah.
I just
Man.
literally, if you don't know how to cook it, I don't want to eat it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
For real.
but if you go to like a good, sometimes
Like
like the
the lamb-
steakhouses,
Yeah. Lamb chops.
Sometimes the
A good
steakhouses
lamb
they be
chop?
having
Oh, like
lamb on
Brazilian
there, yeah.
steakhouse. Yeah.
But also I can't forget, you gotta top it off at the
Mm.
end with the ice cream, bro.
Oh yeah.
Rosewater ice cream
Rosewater.
from what is it? Not Malone. Is it Malone's?
The name of the
What the hell? Is,
company?
yeah. What is it?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I had.
Massey?
since I
No,
have
not
been able to
Massey.
see
That's
it,
a
but
damn. That's a
yeah.
spot.
yeah, Massey's spot.
Damn, I can't forget. I don't know the name. It's one place it got to have the branding. I feel like they're the only people that make the damn ice cream with
The
the
yellow
waffles.
one? Yellow
Yes,
one?
no, with the waffle cone.
Yeah,
I mean, with the waffle.
yeah.
It's like a it's not a waffle cone. It's a
It's like a waffle.
Wafer.
Like, yeah,
It's a
like,
wafer.
Yeah, it's like
wafer with rose water ice cream.
Rose
Now
water
you're gonna
ice
see
cream.
you're gonna see
I never
all
had
these
that.
fancy
Rose water
places.
ice cream.
They're like the little boutique ice cream spots. They're gonna have the rose water,
Yeah,
the lavender ice
that's a new
creams.
wave.
Yeah, like
Okay.
especially in LA, it's big, like it's fancy ice cream. But Iranian
the
people, Persian
pistachios in
people
it.
with the pistachios is yellow. That's the one.
Okay.
You got to have that. They got the market right next to the kebab house. So I usually go get the ice cream first, kill that, then I eat the chicken barg.
Woo,
That's
what's up.
that's where we at with that, man. Shout
That's
out all my
dope, man.
Iranians. You gonna find out.
We're gonna take a trip to eat somewhere, or
I wanna go to
invite
the
you
kebab
over. I'll
house.
invite you over. I've never been to the kebab house.
I wanna
don't
go
know.
there.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Kebab house. Nah, but
Dude, I
actually, you should
love-
get Marisa be throwing it down.
Yeah, no.
Maurice
wifey
be throwing it down.
She
Yeah.
definitely-
She be
Oh,
throwing
yeah?
it down. Yep.
Okay.
She throwing it down. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
With
she
the
definitely-
Persian food for sure.
That's what's up.
Sure.
Hell yeah. That's dope,
We'll
man.
put it together.
Thank y'all for rocking with the Persian segment, man.
no, that's dope, bro.
Ah!
Again, that's what makes you guys you guys. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Like even when you guys took that trip out there with your pops.
Oh yeah,
like,
that was Iran
dope.
though. That was Turkey.
Oh, you went
We
to
didn't
Turkey.
go to. We didn't get to Iran.
Oh,
we had never been to
my
Iran.
bad, my bad.
We like to go. So hopefully things, get more free in terms of
Yeah.
traveling and
Yeah.
whatnot. And shout out anybody out there that's dealing. It's tough.
Yeah, my friend that she was talking about going to Armenia too.
Well,
She's
that's
on
all those
Armenian
areas.
side.
Basically,
Yeah, she
people
said,
go
like,
there
all the places
to
around.
come in.
Yeah, all the places around.
But
that
Turkey,
area.
Turkey, you can go. It's not that far. My dad usually travel from Turkey to Iran. It's about a 12-hour drive type shit. But
That's dope,
Yeah.
man. I'm sure I'll be at Turkey one day. Get this fixed up one time.
you're not that far. You know?
No, I'm
really
good
don't
for a
need it.
while. I'm good for a while, but at one point I'm gonna have to go. But yeah, man, like I said, so okay, we're talking about all that, right? We're talking about Iranian food, and all this, Iranian
He said,
food.
don't go. Don't go.
Why not? It's bad.
Yeah, don't go to Iran, maybe.
Is that
Yeah,
her?
that's her.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah. She said don't go.
Yeah,
All
I
right, so
know.
we're talking about all this Iranian food and everything, right? And so one of the things that
Irani.
I've seen,
Irani.
one of the things-
Irani. Sorry. That's
I like that. I know that are means yeah.
Are.
Now. Are.
Tell her.
Some words. Yeah, yeah.
Ballet.
Some words.
Ballet.
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 What does that mean?
Yes.
Okay. So if I hear something, I'll be like ballet. And then
Are is like okay.
and
Ballet
then-
is like yes.
All right, dope. Hell
So
yeah.
it depends on who you're talking to.
All right, that's what's up. So talking about that, all right, I had a friend.
Azizam.
This is something that came up on my algorithm, right?
Uh
It's
oh.
one of my friends. Her family is from Uganda.
Mm,
Okay.
mhm.
Now I'm gonna tell you something.
Shout out to Motherland.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. In all honesty, she is gorgeous, right? She is beautiful. So
Nothing better.
right. So if you you guys are in relationships, or talking about hypothetical. Okay. If you pull up to a girl's house that you meet who's bad, she's from Uganda, and you pull up and she's gonna make you something to eat, and you see in her kitchen that she's stirring up crickets
Oh,
in a pan, what are you doing?
what you,
Cricket-
What it
You,
was?
bro,
Cricket's
you
a delicatessen.
see-
Crickets are a delicacy
Okay,
at like even
Yes.
in Mexico,
okay.
right?
I mean, I'm asking you, what are you doing when you pull up to the house and she's stirring up crickets?
Can you smell it?
Bro, you
Does it
can
smell
s-
good?
Bro, you can see, I'm sure it smells good. You can see the cricket antennas.
You
in the
saw that.
pan. I saw the pan, bro. I don't know if I took a screenshot or not. She was cooking crickets, bro. And again, this is my friend. Oh, boom. Bro.
Wow, with the red onion
Bro,
too.
Fried crickets from Uganda. With the red onions. Now here.
It don't
for
look
the
bad.
camera.
It don't look
For the
bad.
camera.
It look like some chicken.
That's what I was just about to say.
Look like some chicken
Bro,
tacos.
those
I thought chicken
crickets.
tacos for sure.
Those are Bro, that little fish.
Did you?
Bro.
You can eat one.
Now, mind you, I'm in pest control. Okay. So,
Oh, that is hilarious.
so I see the whole body. I see the thorax.
That is
I see the limbs.
funny.
I can identify every part of a cricket.
This is a
So, bro,
That's funny.
I'm in pest control. And if I go to your house, and I'm trying to get her name out there, if I go to your house and you're frying up crickets, I'm not eating.
You don't know what you
I'm
missed on. I
not
bet it
eating,
smack.
bro.
I bet it smack.
I'm not eating.
But the fact that you do work.
And she put ye. Because she's hella bang.
I
She's
love
from the
that.
Bay, but her family's from Uganda.
I love that.
And you know what I mean?
Has
Like,
anybody tried fried cricket or the crickets?
Chat. Anybody try crickets?
Did Johnny miss out?
are you frying
Let
up
us know.
If you're frying up crickets when I get in your kitchen, what is that?
Actually, that's a royal dish.
I said,
Imagine.
well, it might
Imagine.
be. It might be. You know how hard it is to catch a lot of crickets?
She could be royalty. You don't know. A lot of people be having
You know how
ties to
hard it would
royalty.
be to catch crickets?
Hey.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I seen a cricket farm before. They have them in like a room, and they just breed like crazy. I guess crickets do.
Interesting.
And so I watched. It was more for like the people that feed for pets.
Uh-huh.
They feed crickets to pets, and these guys were just like in this huge room where there's just thousands of crickets, and they're just bagging up bags of
Yeah,
crickets.
you thought they was
like, off
feeding
the
them. You
wall.
thought they was feeding them to the pets. That's they transporting them for people to cook,
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
guarantee it costs way more.
and
Bro,
they charge
more
you,
money
I
for
think
that.
I told-
know.
and they charge, they
Bro,
tax
I
it.
think,
For sure.
I think I told the story on here when my dad was in pest
Yeah, yeah,
control
you
like
said that.
20 years ago.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
they
fool ordered
seeded
a
the
box
fucking
of
places.
crickets
Yeah,
and
it's
he-
genius.
Yeah, if you have crickets in over by Solano College in Green Valley, I'm sorry. I was there. The statute of limitations has passed.
That's genius.
But yeah, shout out that. I just thought that was crazy, man. Because you know what it is like too. Like again, this girl, like she's dope, she's beautiful. But when I clicked on it, I was like, oh shit, I could never, bro. I don't know. I don't think I could ever.
Oh, so you
I-
wasn't over there.
No,
You just saw her cooking it.
I just saw her cooking
Oh, I
it.
got you.
In my
Okay.
mind, I was just like, what would it be like if I showed up at her house? Because she was like, come over, I'm gonna make you.
Well, how'd
something."
you know it's cricket? Oh, you looked at it and you were like, oh, those is crickets.
No, she said it.
Oh, it says it on there. I
says-
didn't see that. Oh,
Bro,
my bad.
it says
fried
fried.
cricket.
Watch fried crickets from Uganda. Like
But what from Uganda? Like she got them from Uganda?
I don't know.
These are special Ugandan
I
crickets.
they could
don't
be.
know.
Obviously, because you don't say that from Uganda.
Maybe,
Send that over.
maybe they have giant crickets and
No,
they're
they
just
went to the
fatter.
store. They went to
Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
store and got
could
them.
be
Yeah,
from a
sure.
local African market.
Yeah.
It's aftermarket.
And shout out all my Ugandans. Do you guys
Yeah.
know about Ugandans? They do a thing. So the women, and this, I grew up with her, right? Like it's family friends, like shit. So the women, they do this dance where they tie like their jackets and their sweaters around their waist
Mm,
or like a sash, and they go in a circle and they just
mm.
do that shake, and they just do that. So I don't know. Maybe that's where my affinity for black women came from. Was being young, watching these Ugandan women shake around in a circle in a garage in Vacaville. I don't know, but again, the crickets got me, bro. I was just like, maybe it's not the life for me.
That's throwing me off.
Hey,
my boy.
but you gotta taste it. You gotta try it. You
I-
never know.
Okay, so I am down to try stuff.
you should have did right
but
there.
A whole dish. That's a whole dish.
Nah, you
Well,
be like,
that's
let me
like
try
dinner.
one
That's like
and
if you're
figure
not
it out.
eating, you hungry.
Johnny, I'm sure you eating at a lot of different stuff. I heard you out here just on. I was just watching the clip the other day. You talking about you ate a piranha?
Yep.
Oh,
I
you
do.
can eat
What
a
is a
cricket,
cricket?
but he doesn't work with piranhas.
That's true. That's true.
That's the thing. I get it. He
Hey,
do work
just a
with
few
crickets.
sharks, you feel me? Just a few sharks, no
You feel me?
piranhas, you feel me?
Yeah, yeah. That's funny. That's funny. I feel you.
No, but that's the thing. I would try it. I have tried a cricket before.
Yeah.
You were right. In Mexico, they
Yeah.
be doing like this.
Yeah,
they
but
be
they
salsa and
do
stuff.
it on the street. It's a
They be
street
like
dish.
Cricket asada.
Yeah, no, it's for real. Cricket tacos
asada.
for sure.
Oh,
You
cricket
can't get me,
taco?
my
Yes,
Oh yeah, I'm not ordering a
You
cricket
can't
you're
get
taco.
me.
crazy. You
No,
would. You
no.
would.
No, I wouldn't.
Not
Here-
you.
Here's
Him.
the
yeah,
whole
Johnny.
thing, though. I don't even eat lengua. That's
Oh,
the
you don't.
tongue.
You do, I
tongue?
know.
Yeah,
My
cow
dad
tongue?
loves
Nope.
that.
Nope. Some people swear
Or
by
beef
it.
cheek.
Cabeza is brain. I don't eat
Yeah.
that.
My dad loves that because
Bro.
it's supposed to be.
When you saw me eat it,
I know he orders it.
Bro,
Yes.
I went to a restaurant in LA.
Yeah,
Even
I ain't
lamb
hating
cheek.
on
Lamb
nobody
cheek.
else.
Lamb cheek too.
I went to a restaurant in LA. They brought out a whole lamb jaw. It was like the whole lamb jaw they were eating off of it. I was like,
But you
But
know what? These
it's
are
a
really good
delicacy.
dishes. Yeah. It just if it's flavored
Actually,
right.
There's a movie on Netflix that came
Shit,
out. This
who know the
weekend.
chicken we eating? That ain't even no
You guys
damn
seen
chicken.
that movie Nona's yet?
No.
Okay, so I watched it
I
with my
watched a
mom's.
little bit of it.
I watched it with my mom's on Sunday. That was
Well,
the day
my
I wanted
wifey
to do
was
for Mother's
watching
Day,
it.
right?
Yeah, I
It was
didn't
like we want to watch this. One of the so it's a really cool movie out on Netflix. Vince Vaughn, right? But it's his mom passes away, and to honor her, he wants to make a restaurant where it's real Italian grandma that's cooking,
Mm.
and it's a true story, which is really cool,
Yeah.
right? So they have real Italian. One of the moms though, she's like, "We brought this dish in from Sicily," and it was a whole sheep head, and they were like, "Oh, you know," but it's like culture, like. And she said, "My parents came from a place where they couldn't afford to not use the whole animal,
Yeah.
so they found a way to cook it and make a way, and it's a dish. And some people love it. It's the way you were raised. It's the way you were raised. But yeah, I don't eat lengua. I don't eat cabeza. I like cabeza.
Like cabeza.
Me gusta cabeza.
Baby.
But no, I don't like that stuff. But yeah, man, I've been to restaurants where I've seen a whole lamb head come out, whole lamb jaw. I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
I'll pass.
Yeah, but that's dope, man. Well, that was our food culture section. Actually, talking about that though, about a lot of the other Fairfield restaurants, I told them I have an idea that we bring in like a whiteboard and we do like our favorite, sushi spots, our favorite Mexican spots. And we do like a race and write down like what our top little spots are. That way, people have recommendations for places to come when they visit Fairfield. You feel me?
Right.
And then we can go on the list and cross off. And I told them that would be dope if we did like some kind of like the Field General posters, like those posters that he printed up, and we can do live from the field places that support us. And then they kind of have like our little recommendation, whatever. Don't take much to shout them out and get some real Fairfield spots like up and cracking. You know what I mean? Because food spots go crack. But like if you get one spot that people like find and love, people from all over the area will come, all over the world, really.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like especially content creators, different things like that. So
That's what I
I think
told
that'd be
bro.
dope.
I told Grubhub Mike, hey, when you coming to Fairfield,
okay,
pull up on me.
yeah, that's dope.
I'm gonna take you.
Hell yeah. So man, shout out that. Also too, so again, we got a couple of guests coming up this Friday. Someone that is so he's Little Lokes homie, but also too he's a local Fairfield entrepreneur, Dak Sauce. So he's gonna be with us this Friday. He got a brand, I think it's Strong Loyal People. And so they got, have you seen that?
Nah. Choose is in the chat.
Oh,
What are
He
you
said
talking
is the
about?
brothers matching on purpose.
Choose. Don't be mad at our relationship. Choose. Don't be mad.
That's funny. But yeah, so he's gonna be coming, and then on Tuesday the 27th, we got a creator from the Great Minds podcast.
Yeet.
They're out of Richmond. They're doing pretty good. They've been interviewing a lot of like OG guests. They had C. Lee on there, so that's why I found out about their podcast. C. Lee was on there, and they were talking real game and stuff. But the dude's name is Day in the Cut. That's like his Instagram. Well, his name's Devontae, but he's gonna be coming, sit down podcasting with us because on the 27th is a Tuesday, but on the 5th, that's a Thursday. We're both going. Well, their whole podcast, but I'm also going to the live podcast in LA, the Figmunity World podcast.
Okay.
It's also BET weekend.
Fired up.
So I'm gonna be in LA on Thursday, June 5th for the live show.
Never. We ain't matching. We didn't.
We didn't
That's
do
just.
that.
That's when brothers got that mind.
Well, it's the brand too. A lot of the
It
brand.
automatically just. That's how that happens. Choosifer.
And the pieces were made years apart.
Definitely.
This
Yeah.
was one
That's
of
the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
for
was
so
the
long.
original ones, and then this is the more modern updated. But what I was saying was I'm gonna be in LA on the 5th, and then in the Central Coast on the 6th, and then back here. So I'm gonna miss the pod on the 6th. So
Fired.
But we'll get some cracking for that time. But yeah, my nephew is graduating on the 6th, and so I gotta be there
Congrats.
for the
Definitely
party on the
congrats.
Friday night.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So it's a good time. You guys got talking about that. You guys got any graduations coming up this year? Anybody that you got graduating from?
Nah, we've been
college,
having a
high
couple the last
school?
couple years, but nothing coming up right now. I think the next is gonna be my daughter and my cousin's daughter, which would be my cousin. That's funny. I'll go, but they're gonna be graduating in about 2 years. But that I saw somebody tweet or something. How we ain't got a name for your cousins when your cousins has a child?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mhm.
Because it's like
that's
your
my
little
cousin.
cousin.
My
Yeah,
cousin's
but
cousin.
why
My
there ain't a
cousin's
name
kid.
for
I'm
it?
gonna have a baby cousin.
Yeah,
That's it.
Ooh, that's a
no
baby cousin.
I
Okay,
need
so
a name.
I would always call them
Like,
my little cousins.
Like aunt, uncle.
Niece,
Yeah,
nephew.
yeah.
name.
No, let's do
Yeah.
it. That's actually
I don't know what it could be the name.
Casito.
Casito, I like that.
Gotta be something.
That's Casito. You know what I mean?
Gotta be something.
So it's your cousin's baby.
It's
Yeah.
your cousin's, your cousin.
I'm not mad at that either.
Hey, your cousin.
Cuzzy.
I
But they gotta be
that.
something broad because in LA, they ain't the LA on the other side. They ain't saying cuz
yeah,
anything.
no, definitely not.
Okay.
Even
Okay.
if you go the other way. B.
All right, we
Yeah,
gonna have to think about
Buzzy,
that.
or
Buzzy.
My Buzzy.
That's the other way too.
That's an interesting
Buzzy's
one.
not bad.
That's too close to. Yeah, no. Go
Okay.
ahead.
What is it? Niece, nephew?
So technically, I think second cousin, right, is like the term. That's like your second cousin.
No,
I don't
I
know.
don't think
It's
that's,
your
I don't
second
think that's
cousin.
not
It's
your
just a-
second cousin.
Second cousin is by marriage, no?
Second cousin is like
Your cousin's
more
cousin.
out. Yeah, I feel like that's more out.
Okay.
Unless
Yeah.
that is what second cousin means.
No,
I
these are
never
cousin's
interpreted
I-
second cousin like that.
We having the discussion right now. Let's look
Do
it
you
up.
do Google or do you chat GPT?
Oh, I just Google in the phone for
I
Yeah,
feel like it's more chat GPT people be doing now.
Okay,
I'm
so
not,
here it is. Here it is.
advanced
Look,
enough for
look.
ChatGPT.
All right, so you got your grandparents, and then you have your parents, and then you have your uncles and your aunts.
Oh, your second
And
cousin
that's
is
your-
that is your cousin's children, second cousin.
Is
Damn.
that-
No,
it
no,
is.
no.
it
That's
is.
your first cousin's children. It's your children's second cousin.
Oh,
So
so
your
what is that
kids,
to yours? though?
so your kids and your cousin's kids are second cousins because it's cousins' kids.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. It's the
Yeah.
second cousins, but it just says first cousin's children. That's all it says on this thing.
yeah.
So what that name
What's the
needs
name
to have a
of the first
name.
cousin's children?
Fuzzin'.
Okay,
Fuzzin'.
a fuzzy,
A fuzzin'.
a fuzzin.
Second cousin
It's
is
your
your
fun
first cousin
cousin.
kid.
It's
Oh,
your fun cousin.
said
Your
that.
fuzzin.
your fun
I like
Fuzzin'.
that. I like that.
Fuzzin'.
I like that.
My fuzzin'.
What's up, Fuzz? Hey, you calling the Fuzz? What's up, Fuzz?
That's my
What's up,
fuzzin'.
my fuzzy? Ah! we got a whole thing. You heard it here first. A and it's F. That's my favorite fuzzin'. Ah!
Come on now.
Fuzzins, I love you.
But come on now.
My fuzzy, my lovey. Let's go.
Come on. Now.
That's cool, man. I like that. My fuzzin'. You my fun cousin. Yeah, because sometimes I like my cousins, but I really love their kids. You know what I mean? Like, they're more fun.
That's my fuzzin.
That's my
That's
fuzzin'.
fuzzin'. I like
You heard it
that.
right
I like
here.
that.
That's your fuzzin'.
We're gonna get stuff. Facebook and Google to update that. According to Fairfoot, I love you. Your cousin's child is named your fuzzin'. That's what we gotta put on Wikipedia. We gotta make the
we
word.
could definitely do
We
that.
gotta make the word and put it on Wikipedia
Definitely do
as a
that.
description. Put it in the Urban Dictionary.
Definitely do that. That's just.
Ooh, I can hear 40 be like, "Ooh, my fuzzy." I gotta make sure all my fuzzies is straight. Ooh,
Yeah. We understand. Tick mom is your first cousin, and Tick is your second cousin. We saying to you,
Yeah,
Tick-
to
Tick is-
you.
Yeah, what
is
do you
it?
call
Tick mom
them?
is my first cousin. Tick is my second cousin. No, that's not how it's supposed to go.
Nah.
That is Grayson. Tick is Grayson's second cousin.
Yep.
Yep.
That's not
Yep.
your second
That's
cousin.
not your second cousin.
Yeah.
My bad. I'll be right back.
I'm about to wrap this up anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out
All
all the fuzzins out there.
Shout out all the fuzzins. We're gonna wrap this up.
I got one new credit.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in, like we always do on Tuesdays. We'll see you again on Friday. Definitely tune into the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Fairfield, I love you on YouTube.
Oh, Fairfieldian.
Fairfieldian out now. Laugh
Shout
out
'em
loud.
out.
You can't make the rules. That is the rules.
It's the rules, man. We made them. Shout out all the fuzzins out there, man. Your second, what is it? What was it? That's your cousin's
Your
baby.
cousin's children.
Your cousin's
what is-
children.
what is your cousin's children to you? That's my fuzzin.
That's your fuzzins.
Your fuzzin.
I coined it, nigga.
Was y'all locked into the Bluetooth already? Or no?
Nah, I don't know. You gotta play it.
That's your fuzzin. That's my fuzzin.
That's my fuzzin. Fucking around with my fuzzin. Fucking around with my fuzzin. Nigga.
But
Yeah.
go
Go like and subscribe.
like, comment, subscribe.
Download Fairfieldian. Slap thangin. From row 40. Playing.
About to.
You gotta turn it up, fool. Yeah. Come through the shop, 3067 Travis Boulevard. Pull up to the style. Yeah, her. Yeah, me, you. Yeah, man. Hit me on my pager if it's getting major. Yeah.
Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out, like get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors.
Yeah.
Home team.
I just wanted to shout out one last thing real quick. This Thursday in Sacramento, my homie Mike has a comedy show, Say It Loud Comedy. I'm going to be there Thursday night in Sacramento. So if you're in the area, come on out and check it out. Say It Loud Comedy, downtown Sacramento. You can look it up online, Mike Calvin Jr., or at Say It Loud Comedy on Instagram. See you guys, man. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate all the support and the love, y'all. Woo!
I don't think they heard me. Look, I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Huh? Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove.
I need a new sweatshirt, bro.
Okay, smooth.